Hey guys, it's Kaylee. I'm back with another thrift haul. I'm going to share with you some of the items that we've been picking up from thrift stores to flip online on sites like eBay and Poshmark. Currently, those are the two main platforms that I list on, and we're going to list all of these items on both of those. If you guys are new to the channel, and I know that some of you are because you've mentioned that down below in the comments, and I'll just recap you on my business, but we currently have a little over 5,200 listings. I do have people that help me list and even source and ship and do all of those great things. Currently, we are listing 30 items a day. Our sourcing goal for the week is usually about 250 items per week, and so that's part of what I'm sharing with you today. If you guys like thrift hauls, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I post thrift hauls. I also focus on a high sell-through rate model. Sell-through rate is just how quickly it takes an item to sell. We expect all the items we pick up to sell within 90 days or less. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump into the haul. All right, so I'm gonna start with some shoes, which I guess I would consider like hard goods for me because I don't pick up hard goods, but these are, I got a whole bucket of shoes and a couple of bags. So shoes wise, I got these Dr. Scholl's women's wedge booties. Now, Dr. Scholl's isn't a brand that I picked up before. The only ones I would pick up are like the vintage wood block heel ones. Look those up if you're curious, but those always did well. But anything else Dr. Scholl's I kind of left behind. I was at DSW the other day getting shoes for myself, and I saw just how crazy expensive Dr. Scholl's were, and so when I came across them again at a thrift store, I thought, you know what, I'm going to actually look these up. And it turns out they have a really good following. So these are a pair of wedge booties. I definitely think that the modern styles in the women's department in this brand perform better on online sites. I would consider this a modern shoe. I paid $6.99 for it. It is also a wide calf, so I'm going to include that in the title. I expect to get about $35 for these. Another pair of shoes. These are a pair of Lucky brand. You guys can probably tell if you already resell. This is like their classic zipper boot. This is a size 11, which is one of the main reasons I got it. I hardly ever pick up Lucky brand shoes anymore, but because it was a size 11, which is a little bit more of a rare size, I decided to look that up. Comps look pretty good for this particular style. I'm going to list these for about 30. This is a brand that, depending on what you've got, doesn't have 100% sell-through rates, but if you're willing to sit on it for a few extra months, you usually get a really good return on investment for it. The brand is Nayot. And this is a brand made in Israel, and they make really high quality leather, like comfort items. You can see there's a lot of detail that went into this leather shoe. So this is just basically a slip-on with a buckle shoe. These look like they've barely been worn. And these are a size 38, which translates to, it looks like a size, it says L7, so I'm gonna assume that's a ladies 7 US. Really excellent condition. I picked these up for $4.99. I'm gonna sell these ones for $30. Nayot sandals perform even better like in the warmer months, and sometimes I'll sell them like close to like 40 to 50, but I did see this particular pair going for about 30, which is why I'm listing this a little bit lower. Next up is a pair of new without box, pair of Clark's Cloud Stepper. It's got the sticker on the bottom. Shoes. I've sold these in the past, this like knit material. I originally came across them because I saw a pair of camo ones in the case, and I was like, those look like Rothy's, and turns out they were not Rothy's, but I did look up the Clark's knit, slip-on shoes, and they were doing really good. These particular ones are called the Carly Dream. They've got animal print, and like I said, these are new without box. I paid $6.99 for them. I'm gonna list them for about $35. Next up is a pair of men's Calvin Klein shoes. I've actually been doing more comps at Calvin Klein stuff lately because this brand does retail for a lot, and I've heard success stories from other resellers of selling Calvin Klein items. Right now, I'm really just focused on like the larger sizes and some of the men's pieces to make sure that I'm making safe choices when purchasing items. So when I came across these, I was like, I will look them up. So these are a pair of men's Calvin Klein loafers. These also seem like they've only been worn a couple times, and these are a men's size 11. These are called Gino is the style name on the inside. So I looked up that particular style in that size and it did have a good sell-through rate. I paid $4.89 for these and I'm probably going to list these for about $35. Next up is another pair or two pairs of shoes. I found these at the same place. They are both the same style, just different colors. I'll just show you one of them. These are J. Crew Outlet. I know it's outlet because of the two dots underneath. And these are a pair of leather loafers. And these are a size 8. I paid $4.99 for each of these. I'm just going to list them for $25, but J. Crew leather loafers were doing really well. Because they're outlet, I am going to list them a little bit lower, but 5 into 25 and a quick flip, I couldn't pass that up. All right, moving on to some clothing. This is a brand I pick up in anything bottoms. This is XCVI. Sometimes it'll say wearables by XCVI. This is a size extra large, which is also great. And this is a maxi, midi to maxi length tiered skirt. Now XCVI is well known for their like login look, sometimes grungy stuff, and their pants do really well, and it looks like the skirts are performing well, at least in this size also. I think Nikki said we were going to list that for about $35. It's a theme, $35 for everything. This you guys might have seen in our Thrift With Me video. This is a pair of Garnet Hill pajamas. It's a nice little set with some crop pants. And I think she said this set would actually go for about $55, which is crazy. Garnet Hill is pretty awesome. It has a really good following, and so I do like picking up Garnet Hill. Next up is a pair of Levi's. These are the wedgie straights. Now, wedgie jeans and Levi's used to be like the biggest bolo. They don't sell as quickly as they used to, but for me, it's one I'm willing to sit on. I'll probably get about $40 for these. These are a size 27. They like come in at the waist. Nice pair of straight leg jeans. So I'll expect about $40 for those. We paid $6.99. Here's some more shoes. I also showed these in a Thrift With Me video. These are a pair of Vans old school. Whenever you got that like chunky tongue, if anybody has other good keywords for that, let me know, but I have really good luck selling these. These we picked up for $14.99. I think I gotta do some more comps on like the specific colorway, but I think I might be able to get like at least 50 for them, probably a little bit more. They're in pretty decent condition actually, with exception to needing to clean up the sole right here. In that thrift haul, I found these for $1/4. Fry, this is the Fry logo. Fry makes really high quality leather goods, and definitely I would say their like boots do the best. But I couldn't pass this up for $1/4. These are in pretty good shape as well. They are women's, really soft, supple leather Oxford shoes. These are a size 9 if anyone is interested. Haven't decided what I'm going to list these for yet. I'm thinking probably like $35 to $40. This bag I picked up for $14.99. Also shown in the Thrift With Me. But I couldn't believe I found this there. So I think they priced it so low because it was like a smaller tote and they probably thought it's smaller, so you know, it's not worth as much. But this is in immaculate condition. This is a navy blue. I'm not sure if it's coming off that way on camera, but it's like in perfect condition. And I did a Google search, which is what I do with all Coach items, just to kind of authenticate it. It's one of the ways you can on the number right here. And this is called the Mini City Tote, I think. I mean, gorgeous. I did a sell-through rate check on eBay. It does have 100% sell-through rate. Mine, I think, is a little bit more of a rare color. So I kind of factored that in, but I'm going to list this for about $95, which is crazy for a smaller bag, but that's what's in right now are these mini totes. So really happy to find that, and 15 into like close to 100, absolutely all day long. I will pick that up. Another bag that we recently picked up, I paid close to $15 for this. $14.14. What a weird price, right? But I love picking up men's bags, like men's leather bags, men's canvas bags, duffel bags, messenger bags. I just absolutely love picking them up. They always sell really well for me. So I saw this from afar and I was like, okay, it looks like nice quality leather. It looks like in new condition canvas material. And I got closer. It's a Fossil bag. And this thing is in really good condition. It's got like all the really nice details on it. Very high quality, heavy duty. And like I said, it does have a lot of real leather details. So I did a comp on this. I was shocked at some of the comps. Some of these were like going for like 60-ish. Some of them were going for like 200. I'm probably going to price mine somewhere in the middle. And I think I'm going to do like, I think I decided like 125 or best offer, but keep your eye out for men's bags, and Fossil is a great brand to pick up in the men's department as far as accessories go. Finishing up with some more clothing. I feel like I'm back and forth in this haul. Sorry guys, we're keeping it interesting though. This brand is Core, Q-O-R. This feels like a very high quality blazer. Honestly, cannot remember what these are going for, so I'm gonna have to pop that up on the screen once I can check my phone and figure out what we comped this item for. But this feels like a very high quality blazer. And one thing I will say is, if you're someone who shies away from blazers, something that's like really trendy right now are these like cardigan blazers. They look like blazers, but they're like stretchy material. That's what's in right now. People are looking for comfort, so might be a kind of style you want to look for in the blazer section if you're not too comfortable with blazers themselves. Next up is a J. Jill Love linen piece. This brand in the Love linen department has been slowing down for us. I think it's just because of the colder weather, but this is a size large. We paid only $2.69 for this. Nice floral long sleeve, island vibes, beachwear vibes. We'll probably list this for about $28. Another J. Jill, we paid $2.69 for this too. We were getting a lot of these for really cheap, which is why we picked them up. J. Jill is a pretty good bread and butter brand for us in larger sizes. This one's a size large, and this is called the Pima Cap Sleeve V-neck tee. We'll sell this between $20 and $25. Have you guys ever been into a real J. Jill store? It's expensive. This one we paid $2.79 for. This is J. Jill size large, long sleeve sweater, or I guess 3/4 sleeve, pink like lacy detail sweater. 20 to 25 on that as well. As I showed in the video, this is G by Giuliana. I wouldn't commit that brand to memory, but what I would commit is the style, which are faux leather leggings. So you can see it's got panels of stretch and then panels of the faux leather. It also has pockets if anyone is interested, but this felt like very high quality. It was faux leather. It was also a size large. I'm going to list these for about $25, which is usually what I do with faux leather leggings and, you know, brands I don't know about that I'm just picking up for style. This is Assets by Spanx. I pick up almost everything in Spanx. These are also a size large, and they are just a pair of pull-on women's like dressy pants, pontet pants, I guess. These do have some like linty stuff on it. We're going to depill that with our sweater shaver. Should come right off. It has a really good sell-through rate. It's only going for about $25, but it should be a quick flip. This was one I picked up even with kind of a flaw. This is Free People. The flaw is just that there's no size. Everything else is there though, but I got it because it was a gauzy material. So this is a gauzy button-up, like longer length top. Anything gauzy with this material always performs well for me. I'm gonna guess this is probably like a size medium. Their stuff fits kind of oversized. So I don't know. I think it'll probably end up being a medium. I haven't done comps on like this gauzy material yet, but I'm gonna guess because Free People does really well with like bohemian beachy looking stuff that this is gonna be a really great piece. I expect probably to sell this for about $30 to $35. And last piece before I get off of here is one of my favorite brands to find. Highly recommend picking up this brand. It is Poetry. Very simple tag, which is usually a good indicator of an item you'd want to pick up. They're known for their like log-in look, natural minimalist pieces. This is kind of an open knit. This is linen. And one thing that's kind of cool about this brand, just in case you come across it, is that their sizes are usually in the material tag area. So you can see that there. So this is a UK size 16. Is the UK and the US the same? I should know that off the top of my head, but I don't. But I would say it's probably about a large, and it's just a very log-in look, flowy, kind of oversized cardigan. I'll look up a size chart for that and figure that out. That's it for what we've been picking up here lately. I've got some more thrift hauls coming up, but that is just a snapshot into some of the stuff that we're getting. Hope that you guys enjoyed seeing some of the shoes, some of the handbags. I don't always get a chance to show you everything that we're picking up. I usually, we go through the shoes so quickly that I don't end up getting to show you guys, but let me know if you like seeing those, because I'm glad that I got to show a few of them today. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.